Got to hit record. Dang it. Alright. Busher picks it up. Gains some speed. Exits the zone. Moves around a attacking player. Moves it up the wall out in front of Moroz. Moroz got to get on the gas and get down behind the net to pick up the puck. Him and Carly are battling for it in the corner. Carly spins away from traffic. Moves up the wall. Sends it back to Go Down. Go Down steps up the wall with the drive in. Rebound. And looks like we're going to have an early penalty here on the Reign for a cross check. Looks like Moroz took a cross check to the back as he was digging it out for the rebound. So Reign to the box. Junior Ducks on the first power play opportunity. Got Escamilla, Pond, and Bedard. Pond pushes it into the corner. Reign wrapped around the far side or near side corner. Escamilla battling for it. Corner moves up the wall to Smith. Smith walks off the wall, sends it over to his partner. Busher with the drive just wide of the net, picked up by Escamilla on the half wall. He steps off the wall. Cross ice feed over to Busher. Busher with some pressure into the corner. Wraps it around near side wall here to Escamilla again. He picks it up. Comes off the wall into the slot. Shot. A rebound. Picked up in the far side corner by Bedard. He spins away from pressure. Reign on the clearing attempt. Picked up by Busher. Cross ice feed to Smith. Smith wide open shot. Save. Nice puck movement on the power play. Couple good opportunities. Ducks change things up. We got Stenari with Baker and Dusteroff. Stenari pills it into the corner. Drops it back to Big Busher. Busher off the wall. A little move into the slot. Shot. Score. Busher with the power move into the slot. Makes a nice little move around the attacking Reign player. Opened himself up a lane. Skating right, shot left on the far side post. And a 1-0 lead for the Ducks. So Stenari back in for the faceoff. Pushes it forward. Dusteroff in on the forecheck. Baker in on the forecheck in the corner. He cuts that off on the clearing attempt by the Reign. Has some help from Dusteroff. Baker reverses it back up the wall. Laird drops down to the half wall, pushes it into the corner. Stenari picks up his D position. Laird peels back into the neutral zone, sends it over to Stenari. Stenari up the far side wall to Busher. Busher reverses it around, sends it all the way over to the near side wall. Baker picks it up. He pushes it back behind the net and back up the far side wall. And Busher over there just missed the pinch on the boards, and Reign's able to clear it out. Stenari drives it right back up the wall to Busher. Pressure there by Dusteroff. Baker with some support. Comes into the zone, down off the wall, into the slot, shot, and a glove save. Just got robbed. Nice little power move to the slot with a good shot, but a better glove save. Soria in on the face-off. Flanked by Lee. Lee jumps on the loose puck, tried to move to the slot. That was broken up. Yampolsky punches it into the corner. Soria pushes it back over to Lee. Battle for it behind the Reign net. Pushed into the near side corner here. Yampolsky gets there first, cuts off the wall, reverses it backhand down to Go Down. Go Down top slot or circle. The shot wide of the net. Another drive in. Rebound. Lee trying to pick it up. Punched out into the corner. Nice little stick lift by Lee. Lee comes away with it. Circles into the corner, peels away from pressure. Shot through the crease, nobody there to pick up the back door. Go Down drops down low, sends it right back into the slot area. Punched out into the corner. Yampolsky picks it up. Ducks buzzing. Shot. Another save. Ducks all over the Reign here. Reign having trouble getting out of their own end. We got Stenari with Carly and Moroz now. Puck pulled back by the Reign into the corner. Carly jumps on the pressure there right away. Comes away with the puck. Moves up the wall to Go Down. Go Down side step, drives it into the corner. Nice little centering attempt from Moroz. The rebound came off to the left. Stenari picked it up and quickly moved it out into the slot to Moroz. And the goalie that came up with it, or I think the net came off, was the reason for the whistle. Quick puck movement, great scoring opportunity. Stenari steps in. Rain pulled back into their own end. They drive it up the wall. Held in by Busher. He drives it in, cut down. Nice little rebound shot by Moroz. Big save by the Rain goalie. Reverses it back down to Carly. Carly pulls behind the net. Centering attempt out to Moroz and just on the wrong side of his trigger stick. Go down with the drive. Rebound. Toe stave. Pushed into the corner. Picked up by Stenari. Stenari centering attempt. Broken up. Moroz picks it up behind the net. Reverses it back to Carly. Carly moves it up the wall to Busher. Busher picks it up in a drive, deflected off a Rain stick, picked up and moved out, back into the Ducks end. Busher back to pick it up. He's got to go down with him. Busher gets the wheel spinning, cuts out of the zone, and puck came off of his stick, and Rain's able to break that entry up nicely. Rain pick it up, Ducks have to touch up. Gives the time for the Rain to leave the zone uncontested. A little bit of a drive in on Amador, and he puts a glove over it. Bedard steps in, flanked by Escamilla and Pond. A little drive in, deflected in the corner by Busher. Amador. Wins the face-off back, picked up by Smith. Smith drives it over to his partner. Laird drives up the wall to Pond. Pond cross-ice speed, hits Bedard on the left wing. Bedard peels away from pressure, backhands it into the slot area. He just misses Escamilla. Escamilla comes back to it in the corner. But the Rain come away with it. They drive it up the wall, but deflected off of something. Held in by Laird. He spins away from pressure. Smith chips it in the zone. Backhand shot by Escamilla. Redirected to the right-hand side. Puck finds its way back on Escamilla's stick. He drives it out into to Bedard at the high circle. And with the drive in, a big save. Puck transitions all the way back into the Duck zone, picked up by Laird. Laird chips it up the wall to Escamilla. He chips it off the wall to Smith. Smith on the rush. Down left wing centering attempt. Far side to Bedard. And his shot deflected off a stick and into the netting, it looked like. Or again, the net, was the net off? Nope. It looked like a deflection up into the netting above the glass. Stenari and Dusterhoff, Baker up front now. Stenari steps in. He pulls it back to Dusterhoff. Dusterhoff with the drive and a save, kicked into the corner. Go down, picks it up off the wall. Sutter steps around the defender. Little toe drag taken off of his stick. Pushed back into the corner though. Stenari in on the forecheck. Baker tried pinching the wall. Puck moved past him. Go down trying to hold the zone. Rain's able to drive it out into the neutral zone. Busher picks it up, makes some moves through the neutral zone. Zone entry, but an offside entry is being called. So face-off will take place just outside the Rain zone. Stenari will step in for that again. Stenari pushes it into the Rain zone. Dusterhoff jumps on the forecheck pressure with Baker. They transition it down. Baker's got it in the corner. He reverses it, tried to hit Stenari in the slot. That was broken up, pushed up the wall, back to Busher. Busher hesitated around the defender. Setting an attempt. Man, he had Stenari on the right side back door, and Stenari fanned on the shot attempt. Came off of his stick awkwardly. Found its way down deep. Dusterhoff in on the forecheck into the far side corner. Rain reverses it up the near side wall here. Stenari there to push it back into the corner. Baker comes in with some pressure. clears the puck off the puck carrier stick, comes back to him, cuts off the wall. Nice little move, and then a backhand pass to Dostroff in the slot area, but broken up. Go down picks it up, goes over to Busher. Busher with the drive to the cross ice side, near side here. Sonari battling for it. Baker comes in, peels it up, cuts into the slot, backhands it over to Busher. Busher with the drive and a centering attempt, just missed by Dostroff on the redirection into the net. Dostroff back there battling for possession now. Puck comes up the wall. Ducks changing on the fly. Soria off the bench and a drive in from Busher, tied up by the Reign goaltender for a stoppage of play. Another great little shift with all kinds of offensive zone pressure. Ducks still only have a 1-0 lead. Soria steps in, wins the faceoff. Lee comes in, picks it up with the drive on the short side, save. Comes back to Lee's stick. He's battling for possession in the corner. Yampolsky in there for some support. Soria trying to help him out. Reign come away with it. Smith able to chip it back in the zone. Now it's chipped out by the Reign. Busher back to pick it up. Pulls up behind the net, reverses it back over to Yampolsky. He tips it up to Soria. Soria gets it up to Smith on the rush. Smith pulls into the zone. Cross-ice feed. Tried to get it over to Lee. Soria tried to spin around and take a shot. Just fanned on it. Push puck down. Smith with the drive just wide of the net. Soria having trouble picking it up on the half wall. Yampolsky comes in to help him out. Drive, save, kicked into the corner from Busher. Battle for it in the corner there. Ducks come away with it. Lee with the backhand pass over to Smith. Smith with another drive and a save. Push back behind on the backside wall. Yampolsky battling for pressure. Ducks with all kinds of offensive zone pressure again. Reign unable to get out of the zone. Now they do. Comes out into the neutral zone. Busher backhands it right back in. Ducks complete their change. Sonari comes off the bench with fresh legs on the forecheck. Moreau's just overskated the bouncing puck. Busher comes back through the neutral zone, gets it over to Laird. Laird chips it up to Carly. Carly battling through some pressure, and the Reign able to take control and get it out of the zone. Sonari circles back in. He's met with some pressure on the entry. Has some support. Puck comes off a Carly stick up into the Reign bench for a stoppage of play. Play's actually, faceoff's actually going to go to the left of the Reign goaltender. Must have came off a Reign player. He's outside the zone now still, so we'll take it. Busher steps in, holds it in with the long reach. Chips it into the corner. Carly jumps on a loose puck. He peels out of the corner. Just lost the puck, but Busher skates into it. He makes a nice little move and a rip just high over the crossbar. Comes off the back wall out into the neutral zone. Laird and Busher play catch with it on the back end. Zone entry from Carly. Comes off the wall. A drive in, come out into the slot area to Moreau's, and he quickly redirects it in on net, but a big save from the Reign goaltender. Keeps the Ducks at 1-0. Bedard wins the faceoff, gets it to Escamilla. He spins away from pressure, loses the puck. Reign's able to exit the zone. Busher with the poke check. Comes off, go down, comes back, picks it up. He's met with some pressure. He's able to get it out, but the turnover. Reign cuts to a stop, but go down recovers, breaks the shot attempt up, bounces off to Escamilla. Escamilla walks into the left-hand high circle and rips it past the goalie for the second goal of the game. Ducks up 2-0. So a quick little transition on the turnover. Go down, recovered. Punch the puck off the Reign player cut into the slot. Finds its way up to Escamilla. Escamilla gets on the gas, cuts into the zone, and rips it for the second goal of the game. Ducks up again, 2-0. Busher drives it right back into the Reign end. Escamilla picks it up on the near side corner, cuts off the wall. Top circle, shot wide of the net. Picked up by Busher. Busher with a shot, redirection just wide of the net, picked up by Pond behind. Over to Escamilla. Escamilla battling for it in the corner. Laying down, gets it out to Bedard. Bedard with a quick shot and a big save again by this Reign goaltender. A little bit of a rebound. Pond was punching at it. He's getting a little bit of a warning from the referee. But hey, man, the puck's bouncing around. I'm going to keep chopping at it. Blow that whistle, bud. Scenari steps in. Reign getting a little bit of a late change. Reign kicked out of the center face-off dot for the late change. Baker punches it over to Laird. Laird chips it in on the backhand down to Dusterhoff. Came off of his stick. Battle for possession. Scenari comes back down into the corner. Transitioned it back down over to the near side corner. Baker picks it up there and moves it back to Smith. Smith off the wall. Shot came off of the Reign stick up into the netting. Baker comes in, chops at it, deflected back to Laird. Laird pushes it back into the corner to Dusterhoff. Dusterhoff gets it up to Baker. Baker quickly tried to get it over to Smith on the backhand, and just out of his wheelhouse, had to recover. And by that time, he got hit with some pressure. Dusterhoff with the turnaround spin shot and a goal. The Ducks up 3-0. Soria steps in now, pushes the puck over to the far side wall. Main jump on that. Lee holds it in on the forecheck pressure nicely into the corner, gets tripped up, recovers, comes back. Yampolsky comes in to help him out. Yampolsky battling for it. Puck tied up in the skates there. Soria comes in, tries to fish it out. Lee's trying to put some muscle in. Comes away with the puck now. Gets it back to Laird. Laird steps off the wall. Cross-ice feed to Smith. His shot again deflected off the Reign and into the netting. So the Reign getting their sticks and bodies in the shooting lanes to cut down some of the pressure. Soria steps back in. Pushed into the corner by Yampolsky. Cut down by Lee behind the net. Pushed back into the near side corner. Yampolsky fishes it out. Gets it over to Soria. Soria just got the shot off, but didn't take the clean one-timer. Big save. Rebound. Yampolsky sending an attempt to Smith. Smith with the drive and a blocker save into the corner. Reign with it. Again having trouble to exit the zone. Smith pinches the wall. Lee comes back to help him on the back end. They hold it in the zone. Right there on the blue line. Reign's able to get it out now. Broken up on the entry. They dump it in low. Picked up by Smith. Smith drives it back over to Laird. Laird moves up the wall to Moroz. Moroz chips up the wall to himself, but just out in front of him. And the Reign hoists it up into their own bench for the stoppage of play. 3:33 left in the first period. Ducks up 3-0. Moroz backhands it in the zone. Carly's going to jump on the gas. Come away with the puck in the corner. Gets it out to Moroz with the drive and a big rebound just out of Stenari's reach. Godown's got it on the back end. Sutter steps around the D again nicely into the corner. Centering attempt broken up. Carly comes back to it. And the Reign's go in the box for a tripping call. Amador to the bench. Busher, nice little move around the defender. Gets it over to Godown. Godown with it in the corner. Pushes it around the far side boards for Stenari. Moves it back to Busher. Busher, cross-ice feed over to Godown. Godown, top circle, shot. Pad save, rebound into the slot. And the Reign touch it up for the penalty to be called. Ducks will be on the power play with a 3-0 lead. So Amador back in net. Well, after the delayed call, Bedard steps in. Got Escamilla and Pond. Smith and Bush on the back end. Escamilla drives it over to Busher. Busher with the drive. Rebound. Trickled there just out of Pond's reach. Pond tried to reverse it back to Escamilla. Escamilla's drive finds its way back to him. Deflected into the corner. Over to Busher. Busher down into the corner to Pond. Pond back to Busher. Busher back down to Pond in the corner. Centering attempt to Escamilla just out of his wheelhouse. That must not have been. That's somebody else in the corner. That's Stenari. So Pond in this corner centers it out to Escamilla and Lee. That's Lee down there, or Bedard. Sorry, I'll get it right. Bedard with it. He circles into the corner, reverses it back to Escamilla. Escamilla with the behind the net centering attempt just out of Pond's reach. Bouncing puck in the slot, finds its way to the far side wall. Busher drives it down to Escamilla. Escamilla with it. Gets stripped off of his stick and held out, but now it's pulled out by Busher. Transitioned over to Smith. Smith waits for his teammates to touch up, drives up to Escamilla. Escamilla with the drive from the high circle and a rebound cleared out by the rain. Amador comes out to stop the puck, leaves it for Busher. Busher gets a wheel spin and cross or stretch pass, misses the connection. That's going to go for icing. Face-off coming back into the next zone. 39 seconds left on the power play. 1:33 left in the period. Ducks up. 3-0. Stenari steps in, chops at it. Baker pushes it over the boards to Busher. He reverses it back up to Laird. Laird tries to move it up to Stenari, but came off of his stick. He skates back into it, drives it into the rain zone. Stenari in on the forecheck. Nicely. Oh, I thought he lifted the stick and caused a turnover. Comes back to Baker. Now it's pushed out to Busher. Busher retracts into his own end. Again, nice little toe drag around the pressure on the rush in the slot. Makes a move. And wow, I thought he was going to go 5-hole on that. He did go 5-hole. And for the score, nice little dance lesson there from Busher. Coast to coast, picked it up in the Ducks defensive zone and made some nice little moves, created himself a nice scoring opportunity, split the wickets, and has a 4-goal lead for the Ducks. Power play goal. Rain getting kicked out again on face-off violation. Puck pushed to the wall. Baker tried to chip it in, came off of his stick back to Laird. Laird moves it back up the wall to Baker. Baker chips it up to Stenari, came off of his stick. Rain drive it right back into the Duck zone. Laird picks it up. He's got pressure, moves it up the wall, but that was cut off by the rain. Stenari comes in with the hit along the blue line. Baker peels the puck away. He drives it over on the backhand over to Busher. Busher reverses it up the wall to Dusterhoff. Dusterhoff on the entry. High circle shot and scores. Wow. Dusterhoff snaps it in from the face-off dot for the 5th goal. Oh. Is it an offside? Maybe not. Thought he scored. Looked like it went in. Game remains 4-0, no goal from Dusterhoff. Smith tried to, Lee tried to feed Yampolsky. That got broken up. Puck comes back. Busher pokes it out, back out of the zone. Picked up by Yampolsky. Yampolsky, one guy to beat. Has Lee with him. Pulls up in the slot with a drive and a glove save. 12 seconds left in this first period. Say hi, let's see, you can say hi to some of the family members here. For those of you that are at home or maybe at another kid's game or something. Face off back to Busher. Busher off the wall with the drive. Save, kicked into the corner behind Soria. Centering attempt out to back to go down with the drive and a save. A couple quick scoring opportunities here at the end of the first period. So after one, It's a 4-0 game. Stenari steps in, pushes the puck forward, Rain jump on it, they move it back to Busher. Busher with the stretch pass, far side, hits Stenari on the entry, gets it over to Pond. Pond back to Stenari with the redirection and big save by this Rain goaltender. Sprawled out. Busher with the nice little drive, deflected over the net. Carty with the pressure on the far side wall, held in by Smith, pushed back into the corner, and the net is off. Stenari got robbed on the redirection in the slot. Goaltender sprawled out and got a pad over. Battle for it on the far side wall there. Moved up the wall, back to go down, puck protection, drives it down to Stenari. Stenari pills into the far side corner, gets it back to go down in the high slot on the drive, doesn't make its way in, deflected. Busher drops down low, pushes it into the corner. Carty picks it out of traffic. Now Busher has it in the far side corner. Leaves it there for Stenari. Stenari with some pressure, comes away with it, drives it up to Busher. Busher cross-ice feed to go down. Nice little hesitation, works his way into the high slot again. Shot, rebound. Wow, Burroughs. Burroughs had it. Tried to pull it back to his forehand, and just enough time for the goaltender to come out and put a glove over it as he was trying to pull it back and push it into the short side opening. We got Pond out with Bedard. Goes back to Busher. Busher's drive wide of the net. Picked up by Smith. Came off of his stick. Rain jumped on it, but he recovers. Comes back. Drives it right back into the Rain zone. Comes back over to the near side here. Bedard's going to jump on the loose puck. Battle for it here along the corner. Escamilla comes in. Nice pass by Pond. Pond gets it, and no look. Backhand pass over to Escamilla for the wide open backdoor punch in, and the Ducks are up 5-0. Now that's how you pass the puck. Story jumps on loose puck, hesitation on the entry. Ducks pull up and hold up. And Balski jumps on loose puck, moves it to the inside wall here, fights through some pressure. Nice little centering, wow! Another one. Soria picks it up off the back wall, quickly transitions it out into the slot, and I don't know who got that. Either Smith or Lee, I believe, or somebody. But the Ducks are up 6-0. Hard to stay up with the quick puck movement down here when it's up close to the glass. Bedard steps in, puck gets punched back into the next zone. Busher chips it up into the Rain zone. Baker's going to jump on a loose puck over there. He's hampered with some pressure. Bedard comes in, peels away from that pressure. Works his way up the wall back to Laird. Laird, nice little center step. Wow, gets it over to Smith, or Bedard, and Bedard with the redirection just wide, came off the back wall. Baker was able to punch it to the short side, but the goalie came up and cut that off with the glove. Bedard punches over to Dustoff, quickly moves back to Busher. Busher. Shot, rebound, picked up by Baker on the backhand and roofed it. So puck movement back to Busher. Busher with the shot, quick little rebound, picked up by Baker on the backhand. And he hoisted it up under the crossbar for the 7th goal of the game. And 13:41 left in this tilt, in the second period. Stenari gets it over to Carty. Carty dances around and drives it in. Save, kick back behind, comes off the wall, and the goaltender is able to put a blocker over it for a stoppage. Puck punch back. Rain pick it up. Rain trying to exit the zone. That's cut off by Busher. Busher down the wall. Shot wide of the net. Picked up by Scenari on the far side corner. Carty comes in to help him out. Rain able to push up the wall. Moreau's over there with some pressure to hold it in. Ducks do so. They get it over to Carly. Carly, centering attempt. Scenari with the redirection again gets robbed. Or no. Is that a goal? Yep. Actually, that was a goal. See, I can't keep up with it. It's too quick. So Scenari with the nice little tip in. Thought he got robbed, but puck made its way behind on the quick puck movement. Nice little pass to the slot. And we have an 8-0 game. What's the old saying? They got a shot in on Amador. He redirected it into the corner. The Jello's jiggling, the butter's chilling. Refrigerator's cold. Refrigerator door shut, something like that. Laird fighting through some pressure. He comes away with it. Rain trying to generate some offense. Oh, wow, that's an elbow to Escamilla. He's going to the box. But Laird's got the puck, and now the Rain touched it. Soria with it, gets over to Lee. Lee unable to get it down to his stick, comes back to Busher. Impalski over to Godown. Godown reverses it back to Busher, but comes out of the zone. So Busher retracts for the regroup, gets it back to Impalski. Lee chips it off his own teammate's stick. Now the Ducks touch up. Lee's able to work it down the wall. Rain pick it up, they move it right back out. So the Ducks got to touch up again. Busher's got to hold up in the neutral zone. He retracts. Holds on to it, zone entry, nice toe drag through the slot area, stays with it though, he tracks back, there's a Rain guy down, but the Ducks have the puck, so no whistle, quick little transition, Busher's got it, Busher has it with the retraction, gets it back to Lee, and the referees finally blow the whistle on the sprawled out Rain player. Well, you got puck possession, so you got to kind of let the play out. Oh, this guy went to the Rain, huh? Interesting. Who else is over there on the bench? Guess it's just him. Forget his name. Maybe this guy took a shot to the knee. All right, now that we got that all cleaned up, back to action here. Ducks on a power play for another minute 12 with an 8-goal lead. Bedard steps in, wins the faceoff back to Busher. Little Busher. Over to Smith. Back to Busher. Back down to Bedard with a pass to Baker and a redirection goal from the slot. And a 9-0 lead. Bedard sits in. Baker looking for the loose puck. Rain clears it out. Busher all the way back from the Ducks end. Almador trying to get some action. Dustrov gets the puck stripped, pushed back into the corner. Busher picks it up, helps him out on the exit, and wow. And another penalty to the Reign. This guy again. So another penalty to that guy. Kind of sticks there, goes back to Busher. He moves over to the far side wall for the entry by Smith. Smith down the wall into the corner. Wow. He took a hit up high, goes squirting back to Sonari, Sonari back to Busher. Busher winds up and a drive, off the guy's shin. Big drive again. Nope, he hesitated. Carly to the back door, and Morose or Laird with the punch in on the wide open back door. Pass. So everybody getting on the scoreboard here for the Ducks. And this game is ugly. That is 10-0. 10:40 left in the second period. Go down back to pick it up. Circles back behind Almador, moves it right back up the near side wall to Busher. Busher gets the wheel spinning. He's going to cut down the wall, pull up into the corner, drop pass back to Escamilla. Nobody picked up his deep position on the rush, so the puck comes out of the zone. Go down, picks it up. Cross ice feed up to Pond. Pond with the entry. Shot. Rebound. Escamilla hopped over his stick. Escamilla with it in the corner. Reign with it. Escamilla retracts back to the puck. Stays with it. Peels out to the side of the net. Stays with it. Pass to Pond. Pond tried with the redirection but had pressure on him. Stick check. Cross ice feed over to Bedard. Oh, Bedard over stick handle and lost the puck. Came back to go down though. Go down the wall. Tried to pull off the wall, circles back to it, moves back, backhand feed to Busher, but broken up, but held in the zone. Escamilla circles back into it from the circle, zipped one in, but a big save. Comes back to Escamilla, he works through the traffic and gets it over to Pond on the back end again for a nice wide open backdoor punch in from Pond. So Escamilla returning the favor to Pond, setting him up on the back end, or the back door with the wide open punch in, and the 11th goal of the game. So I'll have to keep track of the score, because the scoreboard only shows 8-0, but it is 11-0. See if they can get to 20, I guess. Or maybe to 25, I don't know. There retracts back. Drives it back up to Lee. Lee has the red line, transitions it up just out in front of Yampolsky, but Yampolsky gets over to it. Just missed the backdoor feed to Soria. Ducks hold the zone. Yampolsky's going to jump on the far side corner. Soria with it. Gets it over to Impalski. Impalski cycles it back down to Soria. Soria with the quick feed out, but that's blocked out. Gets it out to Impalski with the drive just wide of the net. And Soria holds it in on the half wall. Punched out now by the Rain. Smith drives it right back in. Ducks touch up. Lee trying to hold it. Oh, that came out and back in, so the Ducks got to touch up, give some time to the Rain for the exit. And they're able to do so. They cut through the neutral zone. Baker chops it off with a puck carrier stick. Rain's able to send it in on Almanor. He punches it over the side. Almanor comes out and drives up the wall. Baker's going to jump on the loose puck. The diving up, and he's going to the tripping call. Wow, it's a trip. So Baker gets tripped up. See, Baker's might get a hat trick today. He's got 2. So the 5th power play for the Ducks, I believe. Ducks staying disciplined, not into the box so far this game. Bedard wins it back to go down, cross ice feed over the Busher. Bedard circles back, does the drive it right back up to Busher. Rain pick it up. They pinch it up on the wall. Bedard tilts it out of the feet. He does it back to Busher. Busher walks off the wall, winds up with the drive, and that's blocked by the sprawled out Rain. Over to Go Down. Go Down drives it down the wall, but Rounds is sitting right in front of the camera view. Now he moves out of the way. Thanks, Rounds. He must have heard me. Dust off, back up to Go Down. Go Down, top circle. Shot high and wide over the net. Bedard retracts back to the puck. He pulls it up. Gets it back to Dustoff. Dustoff out to Busher. Busher with a nice little toe drag. Makes himself wide and available with the drive in on net. Picked up by Baker. Baker cross ice feed over to Go Down. Go Down spins away from pressure, and Rounds finds his way right back in the middle of the play. Puck gets punched back out to Busher. Busher with the headman pass. Picked up by Bedard. Bedard with his own entry. Bedard with it. He does it back to Busher. Busher cross ice feed over to Go Down. Go Down comes off the wall and finds an opening up under the crossbar for the 12th goal of the game. I need a hand clicker. Stenari pushes it in the zone. Rain retracts back. Their headman breakout pass gets broken up at the blue line with his own entry by Carly. Carly with the puck possession. He trips it into the corner to Stenari. Stenari works behind the net through some pressure. Puck stays there. Miller circles back to it. He moves it back to Busher. Busher with the drive just wide of the net. Out of Carly's reach on the rebound. Held in on the far side wall by Smith. Gets it down to Carly. Carly pulls away from pressure. Leaves the 2 defenders there. Broke their ankles. Smith with the drive wide of the net. Comes off the back wall to Stenari. Stenari with it. He pulls away from pressure on the half wall center. Attempt chipped over the net by Moroz. Picked up by Carly on the far side wall. Back to Smith. Smith off the wall and the drive deflected by a Rain player just wide of the net. And Rain can't get out of the zone. Carly picks it up. He walks off into the slot. Gets it over to Busher. Busher lifts up. Shot. Save. Kicked into the corner. Off the wall. Smith's drive, blocked out, back to the far side wall. Stenari picks it up, gets it over to Moroz. He's handcuffed, loses an edge. His back pass to the D, gets out of the zone. Busher back to pick it up and regroup. Headman pass hits Stenari, comes off of his stick, and he comes back to it, recovers, comes back to it. Stenari on the rush, gets it over to Escamilla, and Escamilla nicely backhand passes it back to Stenari for the backdoor punch-in again for the 13th goal of the game. Stenari's second of the game. Stenari might get a hat trick today too. And that's 13-0. 5:20 left in the game, in the second period. Rain was hoping it was a game, but it's the second period. Already battling for it on the entry. Escamilla peels it off the wall, cuts to the slot, comes in, backhand pass. Wow, recovered, backhand hit off the side of the post. Pond retracts back to the puck, cross-ice speed to Butcher. He picks it up off the wall, punches down to the corner to Escamilla. Escamilla centering an attempt on the backside of Pond. Pond recovers, and his cross-ice feed is broken up by the rain. Busher retracts back to recover and pick up the puck, feeds it back up to Escamilla. Escamilla with the speed down the far side wall, gets pinched off. Bedard comes in, picks up the loose puck. Rounds keeps finding his way in front of the net here, in front of the camera view. Bedard works off the back wall, into the slot, spins away, fanned on the shot attempt. Busher with the nice little stick check to hold the zone, tips it into the corner. Escamilla dances out of the corner, tips it down to Pond. Pond retracts back. His centering attempt was broke up. Now it comes out to Escamilla with the drive and a pad save and a rebound picked up by Escamilla into the far side corner, up the wall. And is that Yampolsky back there on the back end holding the zone? That's Laird. Laird holds it in, punches it into Bedard. Bedard with the puck moves it back to Smith off the bench as they're doing it. Busher with a drive from the circle and a glove save to keep the game at 13-0. Over having a chat with Nakamura going, dude, you're under siege. Lee with the quick drive and a rebound, and Soria with the punch in for the 14th goal of the game. So everybody padding their stats against the Rain today. This game's going to end up 20-25-0. Busher picks it up. He cuts across the red line, punches it into the on the backhand. Lee with some pressure in the corner here. Yampolsky trying to find the puck. Rain working up the wall. Yampolsky pinches that exit off. Gets over to Lee. Now it's punched off of his stick and out of the zone. Busher back to pick it up. Busher circles back around, Game chips it back into the zone, touched by the Rain, so no icing. Soria comes in with the stick lift and punches it back behind the goalie in the far side corner, picks it up with the drive, that's blocked down before it makes its way in on net. Lee picks it up and cuts off the wall, into the slot, finds go down with a drive off the mask, and a rebound there picked up by the Rain and skated out of the zone. Rain with it, go down, crush the guy on the entry. And Soria picks it up, drives across ice speed over to Yampolsky. Yampolsky with the drop pass to Lee. Lee tries to dance it around, backhand it, and I got to catch up with the puck. Centering attempt, broken up by the Rain, held in by the Ducks though. Go down with it, dance down. Lee with the cross ice speed, tried to hit Soria on the back door. And Busher punches it down the far side wall into the corner, battling for puck possession. Yampolsky has it with the drive and a save. 2:07 left. Still 14-0. Haven't had a goal in a couple minutes. Baker gets the puck over to Dusterhoff, comes off of his stick, punched out of the zone. Laird's got to retract back into the Ducks' end. He gets chased behind the net, gets it over to Lee with the cross-ice feed to Baker. Baker with the entry, drop pass to Dustoff. Dustoff into the slot, shot, doesn't make its way in, deflected into the slot area, picked up by Smith. He backhands it down to Bedard. Bedard with some pressure. He works through that though, held in by Smith, dropped to the half wall to Bedard. Bedard dances off the half wall, tried to feed Baker on the back door, just out in front of him, punched back down into the corner to Baker. Baker's got it off the wall. He gets knifed off of his stick, comes in with some pressure to hold his own. Smith with the drive wide of the net, wraps off the back wall back to Laird. Laird punches it down to Dusterhoff, comes back to Baker behind the net. Baker's cross-ice feed to Bedard, and a nice another drive. Rebound picked up by Baker. Drive goes wide of the net and rounds right up against the wall here. Transition over to Dusterhoff. Dusterhoff gets it over to Smith. Smith drives it into the corner to Baker. Baker back up off the wall to Smith. Smith over to Laird. Laird chips it into the corner to Bedard. Bedard cuts into the slot area, works through a hook, gets it over to Smith, or back to Baker on the half wall. Backhand pass into the slot area, shot wide of the net, picked up by Dusterhoff in the far side corner. Ducks getting some fresh shoots out on the fly, and Laird with the drive and a save, rebound, and punched into the far side corner. Dusterhoff picks up, he cycles it back down, and now it's cleared out of the zone. Ducks complete some changes, and right back into the rain zone goes Carly down the wall, behind the net, wraparound chance, broken up. Carly with it back into the corner, centering attempt, and a drive, tipped up and into the netting, and that's it. After two, the Ducks are up 14-0. Third period coming up next. So Stenari steps in for the third period faceoff. Pushes the puck forward. Green push it back. Godown's got it. He tips it up to Carly. Carly tips it into the rain zone. Stenari picks up in the near side corner. He circles out of the corner there, leaves it back into the corner for Carly. He spins away from pressure, stays with it, has the puck, and tracks into the corner, leaves it over to Stenari. Stenari works out of the corner, drops it back in the corner, but nobody there. So Rain's able to send it up and out. Godown picks it up, transitions over to Busher. Busher walks off the wall, regroups back into the Ducks end, lets things get set up a little bit. Gets the wheel spinning, moves it over to Godown. Godown cross-ice feed over to Stenari. Stenari on the zone entry, peels away from pressure on the half wall, circles it back down, just hopped over Morose's stick, works its way into the far side or near side corner to Carly. Carly cycles it back down to Morose, hops over his stick. Stenari skates back into it, cycles it into Carly, and the Ducks are just passing it around. So looks like they're not going to try and get to 20 for me. Carly peels away from pressure. Gets it out to Smith. Smith works his way into the slot area. Chips it into the corner, comes off a stick. Rain's able to hoist it up and out. And down towards us. Go down back to pick it up. Settles things down. Goes out from behind his own net. Cross-ice feed over to Escamilla, came off of his stick. Entry broken up and cleared out. Go down back over to Smith. Smith retracts back in. Over to his partner, Godown. Godown back to Smith. Came off of his stick. Rain's able to punch it back into the corner here. Escamilla comes back. He's met with some pressure. Smith comes back, fills it out of traffic. Looks for the headman pass, finds Pond. Pond walks off the wall into the slot area, into the corner, drop pass over to Busher. Busher cross-ice feed to Smith. Smith pushes it down into the corner to Bedard. Bedard back up to Smith. Smith off the wall over to Busher. Busher back to Smith in the high slot. No one's taking any shots anymore, but Bedard gets it down to Pond. Pond back up to Smith. Smith over to Busher. Busher with the drive. Finally out. Gets it out to Smith. Smith gets it over to Busher. Busher chips it into Pond. Pond with some pressure in the corner, gets it back to Busher. Cross ice feed to Smith. Down to Bedard. Bedard and Smith with some pressure on the half wall. Pond comes in. Puck comes out. Rain's able to push it out of the zone. Smith retracts back in, drives it over to Busher. Comes back to Busher. Wow. And Rain's going to the box again. This number 65 again. Or no. Somebody was yelling. Didn't catch that, but Bedard was down on a hit, I believe. Rain's back to the box. Ducks 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th power play or something like that. So Baker picks it up, gets it to Busher. Busher with the drive, high, wide, picked up by Baker on the wall, gets it back to Busher. Busher chips it down, but holds the zone. Gets it over to Laird. Laird's cross-ice feed picked up by Stenari, and he punches in for the 15th goal of the game. And the Hattie. Stenari with the hat trick. Soria steps in. Push back to Smith. Smith over to go down. Go down, chips it up the wall. It's center ice to Soria. Soria leaves it there for Yampolsky. Yampolsky with the zone entry down the wall into the corner. Lee comes in with some pressure. Puck sneaks out into the Ducks end. Soria drives it over to Smith. He goes up the wall. Rain driving in, but they're offsides. So Smith's got all kinds of time. He moves it up to go down. Go down, crosses it through the neutral zone, comes off of his stick. He retracts back to it. Zone entry down the right wing into the corner. Behind the net. Loses the puck. Rain's able to punch it back into the far side corner. Go down and retracts back into the near side corner to the puck. Punches it back down behind the net. Soria picks it up from there. He cycles it back down to Yampolsky. Yampolsky met with some pressure. Leaves the puck there for Soria. Chips it up off the back wall. Through the traffic. Yampolsky gets it back. He's met with some pressure on the half wall. Go down there, holding the zone. He punches it back into the corner. Rain wrapped around the far side wall. Smith over there to hold it in, but the Rain's able to get it up and out. Stenari off the bench. Punches it back down into the Rain. They send it out of the zone. Go down, picks it up. Chips it up to Stenari just behind him and out of his reach. Rose chips it down the wall, held in by Busher. Busher chips it back down to Carly. Carly spins away from pressure into the corner. He moves it back up the wall to Busher. Busher chips it back down to Carly. Carly centering attempt to Moroz. Moroz shot redirected way wide of the net. Picked up by Stenari. Stenari with it off the wall down to Carly. Carly back to Stenari on the half wall. He drives it back to Laird. Laird chips it back down into the corner to Carly. Carly into the slot area to Busher. Busher's drive down to Moroz to the side of the net. Moroz cycles it back down to Carly, near side corner, or far side corner. Carly wraps it up the wall to Busher. Busher chips it back down on the backhand to Carly. Centers it out to Moroz. Moroz pushes it back down to Busher. Busher's centering attempt picked up by Stenari. Stenari cycles it into the corner and behind the net to Moroz. Moroz chips it up over to Carly. He's met with some pressure. Puck comes out. Rain's got it. They're able to send it up and out. So Laird back with the puck behind the net, gets things set up. moves it up the wall, quickly transitions over to Busher, gives it up to Pond. Pond's got the wheel spinning, he gets the puck knocked off of his stick. Busher's there to help him out and pick it back up. He retracts back into the Ducks end. Waits for things to get set up, couple line changes to complete, moves it up the wall to Pond. Pond moves it up to Escamilla. Escamilla cuts on the blue line, causes an offside entry. Rain's got some time to skate it out of the zone. They are met with some pressure in the neutral zone, back to Busher. Busher up to Escamilla. Escamilla gets a wheel spin across the red line zone entry. Co-drag, leaves it there. Rain's able to clear it up and out. Back to Busher. Busher's got the red line in the zone entry down the wall. Into the corner, peels up in the corner. Spins away from pressure. Back behind the net. Backhand pass. That's broken up by the rain and cleared all the way out of the zone. But that was touched by the Ducks. So icing's going to be waved off. Amador wants to come out and touch the puck as he's seen no action whatsoever. Except for a couple of weak shots. Go down, picks it up. He backhands it up the wall to Pond. Pond cuts around the pressure off the bench. Centering attempt, Escamilla backhand pass to Bedard. Go down, punches it back down into the corner. Rain come away with it. Go down, breaks that up through the neutral zone. Go down's cross ice speed, but that guy's going for a change. Baker off the bench, and that's going to go for icing. Goaltender comes out and plays it, so that's waved off. Dustoff with the little nonchalant poke check. Pushes it down in behind the net. Rain try to work it up the near side wall here. And Stenari and Baker there to break that up. Stenari, nice little move, toe drag around the defender. Puck gets left on the half wall. Baker comes in with the poke check. Go down comes in with some pressure. And Baker picks up the puck. Gets knocked off of his stick, gets it over to Stenari. Stenari circles back behind the net. Up to Go Down. Go Down's drive over to Busher. Busher picks up. Busher, I think, has probably got a hat trick too. Baker's going to pick up the loose puck on the half wall. He backhands it back down to Stenari. Stenari's got it behind the net. He punches it up the wall to Busher. Busher over to Go Down. Go Down with it. Pressure. Baker circles back to support. Pushes it into the corner to Dusterhoff. Dusterhoff with it behind the net. Circles in, cycles it back down to Stenari. Stenari gets it over to Baker. Baker back to Go Down. Go Down with the drive wide of the net. Into the corner, picked up by Dusterhoff. Dusterhoff circles back in the corner over to Baker. Baker up the wall to Go Down. Go Down cross ice feed over to his partner Busher. Busher with it on the wall, back to Stenari. Stenari moves it over to Baker. Baker's speed through the slot broken up. Stenari picks it up. He punches it into the corner to Dustoff, hops over his stick. Rain drives it up the wall, but cut off by Baker. Baker with it in the corner. Leaves it for Go Down. Go Down with it. They're calling for the change. They were out there for a long time. Go Down centers it out to Soria. Soria with it. Punches it into the corner. Down to Lee. Lee with it. Again, no Ducks not taking shots anymore. So we're not going to get to my 20. Busher with the drive wide of the net. And Polsky picks it up in the corner. Drives it up the wall. Smith unable to hold the bouncing puck in as it hops over his stick. Smith with the drive to Lee. Lee, quick transition to Yampolsky. Yampolsky in all alone. Peels into the corner. Gets it back to Smith. Smith drives it down to Soria. Soria with the puck. And some pressure on him behind the net. Wow. And the takedown. Ref's going to let that go for a little bit. And Polsky with it. Transitions it over to Soria. Soria with the cross ice feed to Yampolsky. That's broken up. Lee picks it up in the far side corner. The goaltender's on his knees just wiping out the puck. Get it out of here. 3:34 left in the game. They're calling for a penalty. No call. Wow. This guy's still punching him in the back of the neck. Holy cow. So Soria gets the call for the guy for coming in to protect Yampolsky from getting hit in the back of the head. So it's matching penalties. And the game clock keeps ticking, thank goodness. 2:35 left. 15-0. And they're taking their sweet time, which is probably wise as things are getting a little heated with the lopsided score. Puck gets punched into the rain zone. They drive it up the wall. Push back. Down the wall. To Stenari. Stenari circles away from pressure. He pushes it behind the net to Carly. Carly with it in the corner back to Laird. Laird back down to Carly. Carly chips it into Moroz. Moroz drives it over the far side wall to Stenari. Stenari leaves it there for Busher. Busher punches it down to Carly. Back out to Busher. And the Rain just they cannot even get it out of the zone. Carly down there with it. Some good offensive zone pressure practice. Busher over to Laird. Laird chips it in the corner to Carly. Carly dances around the pressure. Goes back to Laird. Laird holds the zone, gets it over to Busher. Busher down the wall, pulls up on the half wall. And Rose comes in, swipes at it, that's broken up. And moved out of the zone, back to Stenari, back over to Laird. 36 seconds left. Back to Stenari. Stenari up the wall to Carly. Yampolsky back out, or Moroz, I'm sorry. Swings away from pressure over to Carly. Carly gets tripped up, and wow, they're going to call that penalty. So that should do it. 6 seconds left, and that's it. So the Ducks are going to get to 15-0 here in this game. Complete domination. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in Minnesota. Actually, I won't be live streaming there. They arrest people that live stream in Minnesota. So I will be there, but without the equipment, so I don't get escorted out of the building again. You'll have to pay Hockey TV's amazing production, as they have a stronghold on the live feeds for the NAPHL League. And they do such a phenomenal job there. It's well worth the money you got to pay. So you'll just have to shell out that to be able to view the games out there in Minnesota. See you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in.